All right, and this is day 3 for the month of August. This is our chest and back circuit. So we're gonna start with our back. We have an X pull down. So the client can stand or they can go into tall kneeling. Most of our clients are probably gonna go tall kneeling because of their height, which makes the most sense. So they are going to face the rig. They're gonna grab the handles with the opposite hand, knuckles forward, squeeze those shoulder blades as you pull those handles to your armpits, okay? So you're from here to here. Thumbs should hit right at your armpits. Rotate to knuckles up, rotate to thumbs up. As you pull, send your elbows behind you and squeeze those shoulder blades. Exercise number 2 is new. We haven't really done this. We've done a one-arm row, but we haven't done it kind of in this stance. So we are going to be split stance. The cable's down below us, and we're rowing with one arm. 30 seconds each side, and we're using L2 and R2. So they're going to grab their handle. The arm that they're holding with is the same leg that's back, hinge, and row. All right, we want to make sure that they keep those shoulders square and they're not starting that lawnmower, okay? And then the last one seems pretty simple, but after so many reps and after the back work, it's pretty challenging. We're gonna hinge and we're gonna put our hands in a T and we're just gonna do pulses, sending your knuckles to the ceiling. If you have some clients who wanna grab the 2 5-plate weights, the little half weights, they absolutely can do that. I tried it and it was pretty tough. I couldn't get a very good range of motion. So really watch their range of motion, and we want their arms straight. So with the weights, I needed to kind of bend my arms and it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So I'm gonna say no weight. Pulse, if you squeeze those shoulder blades nice and tight, they absolutely will feel some work. Just make sure that they aren't tensed up and have their shoulders up by their ears. So set those shoulder blades down and back and squeeze that pencil the entire time. So those are the 3 exercises for our back circuit, and then we have a burner right after that, which is our fast tempo band row. So they're gonna grab the band. Not too much hand rotation on this one. I kind of hold my hands at a 45-degree angle, not thumbs up, but not knuckles up. Keep those elbows in and squeeze those shoulder blades nice and tight. And that's the burner. So you do the circuit, and then you do the burner at the very end. It's not included in the circuit. And then you move on to chest. So for chest, we have high to low cable fly. We're bilateral stance once again. Arms just softly bent, flying, keeping your hands, palms together, and drop down in front of you. Exercise number 2 is our TRX chest press. So we're gonna take it back to this, up on your toes, engage your core and your glutes, take your chest down to the handles, and press back up. Bend those elbows, exhale as you press away. And then our last one is a push-up shoulder tap. So that's pretty self-explanatory. 1 push-up, tap, and tap. They need to drop to their knees. That's fine, they can do that. If their hips are rocking a lot, encourage them to take their feet wider. They're gonna do that circuit, and then they're gonna do their burner here, which is just a fast tempo band chest press. So it's the circuit X number of times, and then you end with the band burner X number of times. And then we are going to go into our lower body. We have 3 moves. The first move, now I need to lower the straps again, is a TRX leg curl. So we are going to put both feet in the TRX straps. Encourage them not to put their whole foot through. Put it on the heel of their shoe. They're going to lift up into a glute bridge, push out, and pull back in. Make sure their feet are pretty close together. We don't want them all out here. Use their core to support their back. Most of their upper back is on the floor. Press their shoulder blades in, squeeze their glutes, exhale on the way in. And then the last exercise or the second exercise for lower body is a 1 cable reverse lunge. So for this one, they are going to stand facing their neighbor, face this direction. I've been telling my people to line their feet up with the black foot on the rig, engage their core, inside leg, reverse lunges, switch cables, line up, inside leg, reverse lunges. And then the last one is 1.5 rep jump squats. So sink, pulse, jump, sink, pulse, jump. If the jump is too much, then they can take the jump out and just do 1.5 rep squat pulses, or 1.5 rep squats. And then we're gonna do that circuit, and then we have a challenge. The challenge for this one is a one-leg hip lift in the TRX strap. So they're gonna put one foot in the TRX strap, then they're going to put one knee over their hip, into the air, whatever, and they're going to, with as much stability as they can, do a hip lift 2 times on one side and then 2 times on the other. If the TRX strap is too much, then they absolutely can just do the one leg hip lift on the floor. So just that one move, they're gonna do one leg 2 times and then switch and do the other leg 2 times. And then we're gonna go back up to our back. So for this one, we need the handle, mid-forearm, and then we need the rope. So this first move is new. Overhand grip, stand tall. We're doing a low to high pull. All right? So you're standing tall, bilateral stance, overhand grip. And again, we're pulling those thumbs to our armpits, driving those elbows up and back. Exercise number 2 is a standing one-arm delt fly. So I need to update the paper. It should be mid-tricep instead of mid-forearm. Step out, face their neighbor. 30 seconds this side. Switch. 30 seconds this side. If they cross their body, I don't see any harm in that, as long as it's not hurting their shoulder. It just gives them a bigger range of motion. They can stop directly in front of their shoulder if they wish. And then exercise number 3 is an alternating Superman. So they're gonna lie down on their stomach, and they're going to lift one hand and one leg, which is the opposite. So right hand, left leg, left hand, right leg, and they're going to do that. So that's those 3 exercises for our last back circuit. Then we are going to go into our chest circuit, and we need the black handle once again. It is a low to high crossover fly, so both arms, cross your hands, back down, scoop, alternate the hand that goes in front. Soft bend in the elbow, bilateral stance. And then the last one, or the second one, sorry, is our band fly. And then the last one is an inchworm into a push-up. Okay, so those are the 3 exercises for the last chest circuit. And then we're gonna go into core. So exercise number 1, I need to put you in front of the band, so I'm gonna do something there. Exercise number 1 is thread the needle. So they're going to go 30 seconds on each side, elbow under shoulder. They can stack their feet or put that foot in front, the top foot in front, reach down, feel their ribs pull down to their hips and back up. Try to avoid them from rotating their hips. Their shoulder's gonna rotate a little bit, but we don't want those hips to rotate because then it pulls out a little bit of the oblique work. So 30 seconds each side there. And then this exercise is a little bit new. So this is going to be a dead bug with a band. So the band's going to be on the bottom S-drive loop. Both hands start at the top, right above your shoulders. They're going to extend one leg and arm, and then pull. Extend the other leg and arm, and then pull. Pulling that belly button to their spine. If the band is too much, then just have them do a dead bug with no band. And then the last exercise is a TRX fallout. So they're going to get onto the TRX straps. Up on your toes is going to be harder. The further your feet are back, the harder it's going to be. They've got to squeeze their glutes and engage their core. Take their hands just about to eye level and back in. They want to keep their hands right in line with their shoulders. They don't want to be all out here, all right? If you have any questions about that, let me know. Try it. When you try it, you'll kind of figure out what you need to do with your body so that you can better explain it to your clients as you're coaching it. And that's the end of that.